Alfonso Ribeiro never worked with Tyler Perry. No guest appearances, no cameos, no collaborations, nothing. And for 15 years, fans have quietly wondered why. He was famous, still active, and respected within the industry. But while countless other actors were pulled into Perry's growing empire, Alfonso was nowhere to be seen. At first, people chalked it up to preference, maybe even coincidence. But now, in the wake of a bombshell, $260 million lawsuit, and disturbing new allegations against Tyler Perry, Alfonso's long silence is starting to sound like something else entirely, like a warning we all missed. Let's rewind. In the 1990s, Alfonso Ribeiro was everywhere. As Carlton Banks on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he didn't just play the goofy cousin, he was the comedic backbone of the show. His sharp timing, physical comedy, and iconic Carlton dance made him a household name. But when the series ended in 1996, so did the offers. Hollywood didn't want Alfonso the actor, they only saw Carlton, the character. And that narrow view of his talent cost him his momentum. The problem for me has always been that most of the world can get past Carlton. He once said, he wasn't wrong. The industry had typecast him into a corner, and doors that should have opened stayed shut. Meanwhile, in the mid-2000s, Tyler Perry was on the rise. With his own studio in Atlanta and a string of hit shows and movies, Perry was becoming the go-to creator for black talent. He was praised for giving second chances, revitalizing careers, and building his own empire outside of Hollywood's traditional system. For an actor like Alfonso, talented, respected, and in need of a rebrand, working with Tyler Perry should have been a no-brainer. But it never happened. There was no role, no mention, no partnership. It didn't make sense, that is, until now. On June 14, 2025, actor Dixon filed a massive $260 million lawsuit against Tyler Perry, accusing him of sexual misconduct, coercion, and professional manipulation. According to the lawsuit, Perry handpicked Dixon from a crowd in 2019, offered him an opportunity, then allegedly initiated a series of inappropriate encounters disguised as mentorship. Dixon claims he was intoxicated at Perry's Atlanta home. When Perry climbed into bed with him, he also alleges Perry sent sexually aggressive texts, groped him during private encounters, and threatened his role on the show The Oval if he didn't reciprocate. One of the most chilling alleged statements from Perry was, "If you ignore me, your character dies." And this isn't the first time we've heard similar claims. Back in 2021, actor Christian Keys revealed that Perry showed up at his apartment and offered him $100,000 just to take his clothes off, saying, "I don't even need to touch you, I just want to see you." Suddenly, Alfonso Ribeiro's cryptic social media posts from years ago started making a lot more sense. One now-deleted tweet read, "Sometimes the audition is just a setup. Be careful who's really watching." Another said, "I didn't come this far to sell my dignity." He never mentioned names, but now, fans are starting to read between the lines. For years, people assumed Alfonso simply stepped away from acting. He began hosting game shows, appearing in lighthearted roles, and keeping a low profile. But maybe that wasn't just career evolution. Maybe it was survival. Because for a black actor in Hollywood, speaking out against another powerful black figure, especially one as beloved as Perry, could mean being blackballed forever. Staying silent may not have been cowardice. It may have been self-preservation. Now we're starting to see a bigger pattern. Christian Keys, Dixon, and now Alfonso's unspoken story. These aren't isolated incidents. These are dots that, when connected, reveal a disturbing power dynamic in an industry that claims to uplift but often protects the powerful. Young black male actors were looking for opportunity, instead found boundaries they couldn't cross. In that light, Alfonso Ribeiro's absence from Tyler Perry's universe doesn't look like a missed opportunity anymore. It looks like a quiet act of resistance, a choice. He didn't scream, accuse, or go public. He just walked away. Now, years later, that silence is louder than ever. Sometimes what someone doesn't do says more than what they say out loud. So what do you think? Was Alfonso Ribeiro protecting himself all along? Did he see something behind the scenes that made him walk away before things got worse? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear from you. If this deep dive opened your eyes, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, And tap the notification bell so you never miss the stories Hollywood Docent want you to hear. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp, stay curious, and remember, silence isn't always weakness. Sometimes it's survival.